They got the cops and the chicks. Interesting. Okay. It's done. Jeez. Very nice knife, but I think the airlines will be very angry with me.
Like,
subscribe,
click the bell, please.
Thank you. Oh, okay, so we just checked into the Pacific Breeze Hotel. The iCard is taking longer than possible, or longer than it probably should. So we're extending here until Friday. I just wanted to notice, we have a nice stairway view from our room. So that's probably the first time I've seen that. You can see on the outside. Yep, I can see you. You can almost see her. Actually, if the lights are on, you can see in. If you put your face up, yeah. So there'll probably be a crowd of people watching us tonight when you do your exercise. Refrigerator, air conditioning, TV. No kitchen pot, to warm. But there is a refrigerator, so that's better than nothing. This was about $40 US a night. We came here primarily to get a swimming pool because we've been sucking it up at cheaper hotels for like a week and a half now. So we're kind of frustrated with how long this has taken. So we're going to enjoy a couple days before we go to the real trip. So we came here to do a road trip, and we're waiting on that road trip until we get the passport back. Okay, the internet speed is crappy-ish. It's not horrible, but it's not anywhere near good. Just a side note, I just hit 170 networks, 170 Wi-Fis I've saved on this phone. So, quite a few places I've been using Wi-Fi. Somebody's unpacking the bags, somebody is jacking around. I'll let you guess who those are. We just came from down there. This is the top deck on this wing. And supposedly the pool or the gym is here. So the gym is locked, but the gym is locked. The gym is locked, but there's people in it. She went up to the window and there was somebody looking right there. Very funny. She walked up to the window to look inside and there was somebody sitting there working out. So there's the pool. Yeah, so we're gonna go over there and eat. So there's the pool and supposedly the restaurant. So we're gonna go hang out there in a couple minutes. Okay, this is the gym. Pretty nice little setup. That'll save us from doing something else. So we'll come up here a little bit later on. Free weights, machinery. And the gentleman was kind enough to let us in. Thank you. So changing into her swimming suit and guy sweeping the floor. Coincidence? It's interesting. I'm going to be looking at the people coming up and down the steps every time we're here.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. So we had a late breakfast, a little more coffee, and we are going to go take a swim. The pool here is pretty nice. It's not as big as Scorebird's, but it's a good alternative. Scorebird's has actually been booked solid for 2 weeks that I can tell. I keep checking every time we look for a hotel, which is basically every 2 or 3 days, and it has been booked. So we're finding other alternatives, including Airbnb. So you build a massive door, super secure, and then you put a 30-cent fucking tiny little lock on it. Look how big that thing is. It's a massive door. They got a tiny little lock on it. All right, so we're going to pick up laundry for like the 3rd time. Okay, so we are in the gym. We got the key from the guard this morning after breakfast. A little bit of coffee. Someone's gonna do a bunch of reps. Maybe. Or maybe she's gonna keep adjusting it over and over. Just, oh my gosh. I'm trying to show you, do a video of you do.
60s.
Just do it. Let's do it. Keep going. Good form. Okay, so car rental. Like 1,000 pesos a day. But you can only get like, I think 1,400 kilometers or so much per day. It's 1,000 kilometers a day. Let me see, what do you got?
I got this cat.
We're about ready to go pick up the car, but we finally found the cat face. I was gonna get a little Hello Kitty one.
Mustache.
Very nice. Yeah, these are very big fashion accessories. We saw a girl with like a Manny Pacquiao one on her face. It was so freaky because her eyes were normal, but her face underneath looked like Manny Pacquiao. It freaked you out because you walk and you're like, that face does not go with that body. We're walking to get the car and we walk into this. I don't know what they're doing. They're doing something. Hammer Disco Night.
It's a grand opening.
The grand opening of Hammer Disco Nightclub. They got the cops and the chicks. Interesting, okay. Tricycles and balloons don't usually go together. It's a good way to fly up from Manila if you can afford it. Cut down all that traffic. All I need is a helicopter. So we were in the mall. We picked up our rental car key. We're going to go out and do the inspection now and then get on our way. So you're looking for broken crap. So they gave us about a half tank. Overall, not too bad. It runs. See how well it does off-road. Okay, so if you're a semi, you just pull across all lanes of traffic, get out of your truck, go open the gates, and then just take your way up. So we are coming out of Angeles City. We're on the tollway, so you had to take a little ticket and then drive. We're driving north. I got the directions in my phone. We're gonna go up and try and check out this little area I saw a while ago. Driving past Walking Street is not anywhere near as much fun as walking down Walking Street. It's a bit more stressful, especially with all the crazy tricycles and people walking. So yeah, I'm actually happy to be on the open road. I should have filmed it, but I was a bit stressed at the time. Okay, so we turned off the major road. We're on one of the side roads now. We're heading to the west, northwest, I guess, out basically to the coast. We're looking for, I think it's Thousand Islands National Park. We're gonna head up there. This is kind of like a recon trip, just checking out some areas very fast to come back to later on, maybe next year or the year after. The ever expanding area of where I want to check out. But I've never been up here, so we're just doing a quick recon trip. Chevy full-size truck rolling through the Philippines.
I guess it's those old
Yeah, this guy's got some stuff. That scooter's loaded, the back wheel's wobbling. And I've not been able to pass him for a while. There we go. So yeah, so we're back in these little towns now, just kind of crawling through here. Interesting, but definitely much slower. Yeah, so we got diverted through this tiny little town. It's cool. Interesting. Nice countryside, lots of farms. Quite a bit of road construction going on. Pretty much ever since we turned off that big road, all of this is construction going out. Goats on the road. Again. Naughty. Just showing this church tower as we're driving through town here. It's kind of cool. We've seen a few old churches. This is the first one we've had a chance to whip the camera out and get it started before we passed it. This done. Jeez. Buddy, what the fuck, man? Dude almost got plowed driving into traffic.
It's a very nice church.
Yeah. Another little small town. Okay, so I've noticed this out in the province also, but this is a 4-lane road more or less. But in a lot of the areas, the 2 lanes are taken up with some kind, I think it's, I don't know if it's rice, I presume it's rice, and they're drying the rice on both sides of the road. So you can't, you shouldn't drive in there, I guess, but there's some guy drying his rice. Normally, other places they were parking a tractor to block it, and then they'll put it in their sacks and package it up. But both sides of the road, even in town, taken up by rice. So we are driving through another small town, following a pig on a scooter. Yeah, so construction sites, especially around bridges, a little tricky. Not sure this would fly in most other places, but dudes hanging out. But at least they're working on this road. I mean, like I said, all the way from Angela City, since I turned off that big road, construction all the way along this road. So lots of infrastructure upgrades. Haystacks. Familiar. If you like the video, click the like button, or go to the comment section and tell me what you would do different. Yes, we're taking some little side roads out to get there. The roads are a bit sketchy.
Take the next left on the Broadway and Archie Road.
Yeah, tricycles come flying around these little bends, and the road's only big enough for really 2 people, or 2 vehicles. 1 vehicle, sorry. Don't know what that big plant is out there in the distance. Oh, someone woke up. Someone's been asleep for like the last hour while I've been driving. My co-pilot kind of abandoned me. Interesting little road. Again, I don't know what that is. It's big, whatever it is. Oh, where are we? She asks. On a road driving. Like you've been sleeping like an hour.
Very nice though. I wonder what's there.
I don't know. I wonder what that is.
Like
Look it up on Google Maps later.
maybe it's beep beep.
Come on, buddy. Get out of the way. Chasing the chickens. Naughty. Hello. Oceanfront basketball court. Yeah, the road is a bit tricky. I think we're heading over there somewhere, but we'll see. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so Google Maps had us try to drive through a parking lot, then through a church basically to get to the road on the other side. So we had to go around and basically figure out our own route. Go about 8 kilometers on this. It's a nice road. myself into it. So this is a beach road, supposedly.
Hey, look up. Goodbye.
So if you book coming up, it's 2,500 for the room, 2,500 pesos. So that's it. 2005, okay. And there's no CI, just that little room?
Yes.
Okay. So, the national park, how do you get out to that?
You can get a boat, sir.
A boats take you out there? Okay. Can we drive out there or is it only by boat?
Only by boat.
Okay. And this is the whole thing. 2005 for that little room, okay. That's pretty, okay. 2005 seems a little crazy for that price. So that first place we stopped at, they had that room for 2,500 pesos. It was basically like a closet. The other room was 3,000 pesos. It was nicer, but it was for like a family of 4. And then we went down the beach a little bit, maybe about another 100 meters. They wanted 5,000 pesos for basically a little nipa hut with air conditioning. So we're gonna drive up to the town and we're not gonna pay the tourist gouge, because I just don't understand. The prices are basically so high that it's really only for like foreigners or people from Manila or somebody who's coming out, unless they just are trying to give us the tourist price, but it's not up to tourist standards. That one room, I mean, no foreigner would stay in there that I could think of unless they're backpacking. And a backpacker's not gonna spend 3,000 pesos on a room like that. So, I don't know, just kind of crazy. So we jumped out of Goda, we're gonna drive up and probably grab a hotel room for the night and probably check out the islands, see if that's doable. This is the Island Tropic Hotel and Restaurant, 100 Islands, Philippines. My first time here. Jay is up there trying to scam us a room for tomorrow because they don't have what we want. These are the islands. So we ended up getting this place, 100 Islands, and it's deluxe. Everything was taken, so we had a big, large family room. Crazy, again, the lack of planning on my part. So I figured we could just drive up here and find a place. You know, I'm thinking Surigao, where you drive up there's 500 peso hotel rooms all over the place. I come up to some place I've never heard of, 100 Islands, such and such, and it's packed. I mean, there's people all over the place, and it's booked. Like every hotel we looked at was booked. So they're charging, what, 2,000 pesos for this, which is, it's like a Manila, I don't know, it's pretty expensive. But I guess it's a weekend, and we didn't plan ahead, so I should have expected it.
We don't have refrigerator.
And we don't have a refrigerator. But we're gonna go check and see if we can stay one more night and do island hopping tomorrow.
Maybe can you...
So this kind of reminds me of a travel lodge when I was a kid driving around. It's got the cars you park next to your room. It also has the hotel pool next to the construction site. The boats. It's kind of nice.
I wonder how deep is this?
Not deep at all. Good enough for you to swim.
Oh, I think it's way deeper.
It's good.
No, I thought that was deep.
Nervous about the deep. Okay, let's go. We gotta set up a tour for tomorrow. The next door neighbors, waterfront. Okay. So we just come from over there. That's our hotel. This is across the street. Lots of food places, coffee place, food truck. Wow, that's nice. And then we're gonna go try and set up a tour out of the island. So this is the port right next to the hotel. These are the islands. And it's supposedly a national park. We saw it on the map. So, working on a group tour. Otherwise, we can do a private boat tour, but those are more expensive. So we've gone to two places so far. They both try to do private boat rentals. We're trying to find a group tour. If we can't set up the group tour, we're gonna end up doing a private boat. We're walking over to the tourism office to see if we can get some information about it. And of course, I did not research it yet, but there's some sculpture in they're renovating all of this. So it's a little jacked up over here, but it's much nicer in the other spots. We were looking for the tourism office, and the maps does not really have it. This appears to be a dude going down. And there's no placard or anything explaining it, but I'm sure if I go on Google Maps, I can find it. Of course, with the Red Bull or Red Horse bottle helps any statue out.
There, and this is the kitty. Come here, sweetie. Come here, darling. Come here. Are you scared?
Yeah, it's actually wide enough to get it all in. Very nice knife, but I think the airlines would be very angry with me. No, I'm good. Airlines, very angry. The Cebu Pacific, say no. No, I'm good, man. Thank you. So the tourism office on the Google Maps says it's way over there. We were by the statue. It's actually right here in front of the dock, or in front of the port. Right over there is the arches that gets you into the... Yes, we do one snorkeling, 2 zip line, banana boat, 6 minute. Try it tomorrow, I think.
Much better tomorrow, sir.
Very late today.
Yeah, very late. Same rate. What hotel you check in, sir?
Right here. What's the name of it? Tropical.
Tropical.
Yeah. So they do. If we wanted to go tomorrow, we just come here tomorrow and pay.
The hotel they will give you a manifest, and they will be the one to provide you a room.
Okay, we'll go through the hotel. We'll just set it up tonight. And then you just pick your activities.
You just decide for the snorkeling. You just decide it here.
Okay.
Then the rest of the activities you decide in the island.
Okay. Sounds good. Yes, we do one snorkeling, 2 zip line, banana boat, 6 minute for the banana boat gets you 6 minutes. Or is it 6 passenger? No, minimum 6 passenger. So you have to have 6 people before they'll do a banana boat. Okay. Okay, so we just set up our private boat tour, at least we think, tomorrow for 8:30. We went through the hotel. It looks like the Minister of Tourism basically sets the rate for everybody, so they don't do group tours, they only do private tours. And yeah, there's a small boat, a medium boat, and a large boat, depending on the number of people you have. But we're just noticing I am the only foreigner that we've seen since we've been walking around. I've been getting the crazy stares. I think they're staring at her, but just think it's because I'm the only foreigner. Oh, nice. Let's go sit over by the edge, of course. It's nice. Yeah. It's a nice little setup. So Jay is sitting right there. A gust of wind comes through, blows her sunglasses across the table, out. I watch them sink right in front of that boat. So she's running around now. She's gonna go and try and find some kid to go get the glasses for her. There she is right there. I don't know what she's doing. Yeah, right there. Right there. Ah, okay. I'll just drink her juice. That's fine. I can't believe he lost those. I saw him grab it. I showed it was right down there, so he grabbed it. Happy. Okay.
I'll try not to put it.
Be careful, please. All right, so what did you get to eat? Well, for now she's eating my club sandwich, but she got some kind of shrimp with rice. Buttered shrimp and rice.
Yeah.
Hers was like 200 pesos. Mine was like probably the same, right around 200. And we got a nice tea because they're out of San Miguel lemon and San Miguel apple, the fufu beers that I like. It's a nice view though. It's a very nice view.
I'm making you sandwich.